Factor Uncensored, we continue to inch closer and closer towards election season. Republican voters are narrowing it down their choices for their ticket. Nikki Haley or former President Donald Trump? My next guests share their thoughts about the election. And joining us now on the Factor Uncensored, we have political analyst and conservative Angela Box, also talk show radio host now, and State Representative Ron Reynolds. So, Angela, is it good news out of New Hampshire that Ron DeSantis is now calling it quits? Only a two-person race, Nikki Haley and Donald Trump. Right now, Donald Trump is leading about 50% of the vote there, anticipated for tomorrow. Nikki's 15 points behind. Who would you pick in that run for the presidential primary, Republican presidential primary, Angela?
Well, like in Iowa, I think a lot of Democrats are going to be doing the crossover, the bait and switch, changing their registrations from Democrat to Republicans simply to vote for Nikki Haley to try and keep this a two-person race because they desperately do not want Donald Trump as the nominee. So Nikki Haley, this is kind of a make or break for Nikki Haley. If she polls like she is now, which is at about, like you said, about 15%, she's done. I mean, DeSantis saw the writing on the wall last week, and I was a little surprised that he did get out when he did. But, you know, the thing is that DeSantis is basically, as they like to say, Trump without the baggage. So people aren't going to be gravitating towards Nikki Haley. They'll just go to Trump. Anyone that was voting for DeSantis is just going to go to Trump because he threw his endorsement behind Donald Trump. Nikki Haley is the Democrats' Republican. Lots of Biden voters like Nikki Haley's stance on Ukraine, endless wars, evidently. She says that climate change is responsible for the mass migration, illegal immigration problem, which is absolutely absurd. So look for a lot of Democrats to cross over and vote tomorrow. But if Nikki does not get at least competitive, you know, if it's more than a 15-point race, like let's say she gets 32% to Donald Trump's 58, whatever, math's hard, whatever that is, I think she's going to have to drop out. The calls will grow louder for her to drop out.
All right, Ron, let's hear from you on this. Your thoughts on a two-person race now with Donald Trump and Nikki Haley.
Well, Isaiah, I want to, first of all, contradict something Angela said. We, as Democrats, don't want Nikki Haley. We actually want Donald Trump. We want Donald Trump because Donald Trump gives us the best opportunity to have Joe Biden reelected. We know that Nikki Haley is not competitive against Donald Trump. Ron DeSantis dropped out. Everyone has cleared the field, and we're excited. We welcome a rematch of the 2020 election. So the fact that Nikki Haley is not competitive is no surprise. Democrats aren't going to try to bail her out because Trump is the best gift for Democrats that keeps on giving.
Well, I mean, but Ron, they did vote for about 40% of Nikki Haley's vote, or 40 to 50% estimated, came from Democrats switching their votes to Republicans simply to vote in the Iowa caucus. I think we're going to see that tomorrow. And Nikki Haley is basically counting on Democrats who, I agree with you, will not vote for Nikki Haley in a general election.
Not at all. Look,
okay. Well, Donald Trump.
Nikki Haley recently said that America wasn't racist. Nikki Haley has said so much BS about slavery and everything else. We don't give a damn about Nikki Haley. Bring it on Donald Trump for the November general election. We know that this race is not a competitive race with the Republican primary. Donald Trump will be your nominee, regardless of how many indictments, federal indictments and trials that he's ready to face. So, Isaiah, we are excited. I'm ready. Go New Hampshire.
Listen, man. Trump. Every time they indict him for some BS thing, Donald Trump gets stronger, and you're going to see such an amazing contrast between the cadaver in chief that we have right now and his absolutely abysmally stupid sidekick and Donald Trump and whoever he pick. He could pick a sack of potatoes. And
look,
he could beat Joe Biden again.
The Democrats aren't enthusiastic about Biden, but the only person that they get enthusiastic about voting against is Donald Trump, because he was a failed president that has showed us where his true colors are, where he said they're fine people on both sides, siding with the Nazis and skinheads, the climate deniers, I could go on and on, but we want Donald Trump to be the nominee because that assures us 4 more years.
In the last 20 seconds, Angela, address this deep fake robocall from Joe Biden. We have 20 seconds. Address that.
So
They said do not vote in the primary tomorrow.
So allegedly this is a deep fake, but these are also the same people that claimed the Hunter Biden laptop was fake in order to help sway the election in 2020. These are the same people that are saying that Joe Biden is the most
really quick. Respond to that, Ron. We got to go.
BS. That's
okay.
all I got to say.
Yes, we'll have to do. Thank you, guys. Always good to see you here on The Factor tonight.